Hey everybody, Monkeypuzzle here, and welcome back to my Resonant Rise 3 playthrough, Rise of the Resonant Monkeys, and this is episode 4 of Resonant Rise 3. So we shall be evolving some more this episode, trying to get some more fancy stuff, try to be able to handle things like the Nether a little bit better. If you watched my last episode, I unceremoniously got my butt kicked several times in the Nether trying to find some Ardite and then some cobalt so I could finish leveling up this Iguana Tweaks pick, and yeah, didn't work out too well. So we got to gear up some more to be able to handle that, and we'll get into that in a moment in this episode. But first, a few updates from before. First, I went ahead and I made this bronze hammer so I could look like Thor. No, I made it so I could just branch mine around in the Nether a little bit. If you saw the last episode, you saw that my portal spawned in at about level 10, and I had the staircase all the way up to find an open space where I then proceeded to be killed several times. So I went ahead and just branch mine with this hammer down at level 10 and around there, and tried not to get burned up by lava, and succeeded with that. But I did not succeed in finding any Ardite or cobalt. I did get tons and tons of netherrack, which is in the barrel downstairs, and a whole bunch of quartz, a little bit of glowstone, but I'm starting to doubt whether Ardite and cobalt are even in the Nether, but it must be. I just haven't found it yet. But we will get better prepared for that. Yeah, we need better armor. I think we need to fly already in order to survive in the Nether, and so on. But first, I want to do something else fun first. Hopefully there's enough room for it all in the episode. But a fellow in the comments, I think his name was Kazorith, something like that, he told me that these rain plants, pneumatic craft rain plants, which were already on this island, I've been starting to propagate them. If you take the seeds of them, you can turn them 1-to-1 into lapis lazuli. So all that branch mining I did looking for lapis, apparently I didn't have to do that. And yeah, this may be a little bit cheaty, but you know, there's so many things in this pack that are just like that. Cat Dog, Pig Duck, and I, who is over that way, he's not on today yet. I haven't seen him yet, but we've decided just to go for it and let ourselves do whatever feels fun in the moment. So there's that. We can get lapis that easily. So what feels fun to me at the moment is I want to make an Archimedes ship, and I may make a jetpack by the end of the episode, so it may be obsolete just moments after making it, but I think it's just fun and I want one, so let's make one. And it'll give us a way to get up above and really survey the area here and figure out where we're going to do stuff next, because I'm not going to stay on this island forever. I'll keep it as a base, but I want to start bases all over. One of the very next things I want to get into is the Ancient Warfare mod. You can spawn in villagers, basically, who can do a lot of your work for you. So to start making farms and things like that, I think I want to start using that, but there's not enough space here, so we got to survey the place. So let's make an Archimedes ship, just briefly. And in here, I've set up to make some technical blocks, because I was thinking these might be a good way to, that's the clear transparent one, that's the opaque one. Some of the chisel variations of that look pretty cool for a ship. For instance, these ones look like it could be blowing us around. I was actually thinking that maybe these ones, the clear ones, might look even better. So let's make some fans. We've got 32 fans. I don't need that many. Let's turn a bunch of them back to that. And then, is there anything else cool in these? The gears and flywheels look pretty cool. But I don't need 32 of them. Let's make some of those. And, I don't know. The scaffold itself might be fine. There's the underpipe. There's all this stuff. Let's not spend too long on it right now. Yeah, we'll just go with this for now. And because this thing we can always take apart and rebuild again. And I don't know why I keep clicking on the furnace when I mean to click on this. So one of the main things we're going to need to make an Archimedes ship is we're going to need a bunch of these. The air balloon. And I had found a bunch of red wool on that ship, so I thought I would make them red. I don't know, they look kind of pink, but let's go for it anyway. What the heck? It's going to be a pink airship. And so the combination of these transparent blocks and these, I thought would be pretty good for this. And let me see, let's look up one more thing. I think I was already on there, but let me see. Okay, we need a passenger seat in case Cat, Dog, Pig, Duck, or Nila Rio want to go for a ride. So there's that, and then this is going to make it go faster. And I don't think the click is going to work for me for some reason, but it was something like that. Was that there? Yep. And this will make us go faster. And then this is something I think we can land on and not stick to. So I think that was a floater. Yeah, and floaters are good for the water ships as well. So, and the floaters, I believe, okay, are made with just wool and planks? No? Something like that? All right, let's look it up. Floater. There's a floater. Oh, it's logs and planks. Okay. So let's take that out, get some logs and wool is what I meant to say. And let's get us, I don't know, some floaters. And then those help the ship sit higher in the water if you use it as a water ship. And let's just run over here and build this thing. I was thinking maybe over here would be a good place to start it. Why not? And so we'll put it on top of that. And then we're going to do some combination. I thought if the base of it was made out of this, it would give it some semblance of structure, but also we'd be able to see through the bottom. I could also do it with glass. I've got some glass on me, and I was thinking of some of the chisel possibilities of glass. We could make it just totally clear, which would be kind of freaky. Or I thought this might look kind of structural as well. I'm just totally winging it here, so you know, I don't know exactly how this is going to go. Winging it's kind of a good pun for what we're doing. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's all right. Could we fly on this? I don't know, but we can change it as we go along. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and start like this. And let's put some pink stuff down in here. And while I'm doing this, I could talk a little bit about some of the more of the feedback I got from last episode. I asked folks what they thought I should do, and 2 people mentioned Galacticraft. I think someone mentioned that in an episode before too. So we're getting lots of requests to do Galacticraft, where we go to the moon and to Mars, and I don't know where else we can go. There's a whole map of the solar system on it. And then one guy took that even further, and he said, how about dinosaurs on the moon, or dinosaurs in space, is what he said exactly. And I think that sounds brilliant. Dinosaurs in space, it is. We will get there. And we're definitely going to have dinosaurs everywhere, because dinosaurs are important. I think, anyway. And I'm just going with this. I have no idea if this is what we want or not. I don't know. It's looking kind of, yeah. I don't know. It's not going to have the best view off the sides with this. Let me see. I'm going to take these off. I wonder what the best tool for these is. I bet it's an axe, but I'm just guessing. Yeah, that works pretty well. How about I'll play with this a little bit, and then I will rejoin you all when I got something I think is floatable. Okay, see you in a sec. Alright, I got that crazy thing so far. It's pretty goofy. There will definitely be more versions of this. But one thing I didn't make is the ship's helm. So there is that. And let's go put this on, see if we can form the ship. hopefully there's enough of these little balloon blocks here. What are they called? The red air balloon. Yeah, okay. Let's put the helm maybe like right up here at front. And then if I click on this, hopefully this will work. Its status is okay. Excellent. So let's mount the ship. And I'm stuck here. And hopefully if my controls had some conflicts, but I wasn't sure if they'd still work when I was on the ship. And apparently they won't. So I'm going to have to assign my control keys for this. I can go forwards and backwards and side to side. Woohoo! But I can't go up and down yet. So let me work on that. I'll be right back. All right. I think I got it worked out with the controls. And I didn't have enough pink, red air balloons in order to fly. There have to be at least 40% of the blocks of the thing. So let's see what that looks like. Terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. But I will keep playing with this for sure. Let's see what our percentage is right now. Still at 31. Oh, let's see. Okay, 41%. Good. So we should be able to do this now. So if I mount here and press X, woohoo! Let me press F5. Oh yeah, we are flying. We have our airship. Let's go visit Cat Dog Pig Duck. Hello, we're flying. So let's go up higher too and check out this map from above. You guys haven't seen a whole lot of it yet, but there's some of it. The trees are awesome. All the forest with the big tree mod. Yeah, I just started a little cow field down there. Not much. And hopefully we're just above the trees. This is lovely. So yeah, we'll go look at Cat Dog from above. Ooh, gotta go a little higher. And go to the side. These are so cool. This doesn't get much more fun than building an airship. It's one of the first mods I ever played with, actually. It was like a hot air balloon. I forget exactly, but there is Cat Dog Pig Duck's place down there. Let me go lower the ship. Well, if I lower the ship, I'll have to give you a tour. And if I give you a tour, I won't have time to do the rest of the stuff I want to do today. So we will get back to doing the tour of Cat Dog Pig Duck's place. Let me just go a little higher here. And let me get somewhere else and see if I can give you guys the full lay of the land. We've got some crags there behind me. That's right by spawn. You saw those when I came in. And then my island's over here. And so on. I'll join you in a second. Let me see. I'm going to just take it all the way down to the water. And yeah, it floats. That's cool. I wasn't sure if it would do that or not. So let's align it. And should I pull up a little closer? Yeah, let's pull up a little closer. But I don't want to actually touch any dirt blocks or anything because it may attach to it. So when I form it again, so it should be aligned and disassemble. Perfect. So the align just gets it back on the grid again. And yep, disassemble means it's not a ship anymore. It's just blocks. Very cool. That's my new toy. I'm going to leave it alone for now. And let's go do the next thing. This is the part where I'm going to start gearing up for the nether and everything else. And it's going to require some machines. And some machines were an inevitability. That's a $2 word right there. Inevitability in this mod pack. But I'm going to leap into it right now. And I'm going to start with mechanism. We're going to do everything. Mechanism, Ender IO, thermal expansion. But I miss mechanism. I haven't had it since the crack pack. And Piggy, you better watch out because we're going to be playing with lava in a moment. And that's exactly where the lava goes. Piggy's so good at getting himself in the wrong place. I'm going to make 8 of these heat generators because this is going to be our first power source. So we're all set up for that. And the heat generators, they're kind of cheaty power because once we get them set up with lava around them, they'll never need power again or fuel. So I'm okay with that. We already talked about that earlier. This pack, we get to do whatever we want. They're in the pack, so they are legit. But you can put lava on 5 sides of these things. So we're going to start here. I'm just trying to keep my eye on Piggy. And there. So now we've got it underneath. The power conduit's going to hook to the front. So speaking of power conduit, let's go ahead and jump into thermodynamics and make a bunch of leadstone flex duct. Leadstone flex duct. And then we'll put it over here, and that will make it better. Right now, it can transfer 200 RF per tick. And if we do this, it can transfer 800 RF per tick. So that's as good as we can do for now without making a whole bunch more thermal expansion machines. And I'm also going to use this to hold back the lava from coming this way. So hopefully that's going to work out okay. So let's see. Let's put some of this stuff up and get these down. Put that one in 9 and that one in 5 and that one. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. So hopefully I can put that in there and Piggy can't get burnt. That's pretty good. Same with that one over there. Oops. Forgot to do. That one is going to require the next machine to hold it back. So let's just put the lava down there. Put the machine there. And lava. And so far I've done this without burning myself up. And then, yeah, I've got the 5th one right here. Actually, we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this will be the 4th one on this guy. Let's just grab that. And then let me just get ready. Trying to be careful about this because of Piggy. I don't know why I'm worried about grabbing that one piece of netherrack, but there we go. And then cover that up. So 4 sides. And let's grab some more stuff. Over here, I've got this hardened portable tank I made. So we can go ahead and use that as well. That's holding 32 buckets. So let me see if I put this here, that's going to fall forward. But can I? No, I can't do that yet. So we'll do the top ones last. Because after I put a cover on these, then hopefully I'll be able to cover up the front of this. And maybe we'll put it in from the top first. But anyway, you guys see where this is going. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of these in. And we'll have our first power. Theoretically, it should be generating already. And one other part of this with the thermodynamics is the structural duct. So that's lead with iron nuggets. Let's grab that real quick. So let me see. We got the lead is this one. And then let's put some of this stuff back. And the iron nuggets. So let's just grab a little bit of iron. And that's probably more than we need. Woo! And make the nuggets. And there we go. So let's just grab a few of these. And then apparently if I combine these with a block, I get covers. So that's pretty cool. We got some sandstone covers. And those should look pretty nice. So yeah, I'm going to do it like that. So I'm going to finish this up and I'll see you in a sec. And Piggy is so close to death. I know he's just going to get in there somehow. I'm going to use my one safari net and just keep Piggy safe for now. So Piggy, we're going to put you in a chest. So he's still here with us. All right, so here's the last one. Let's cover that up. And now each of those heat generators has lava on 5 sides. So theoretically, it's using that heat, that infinite source of heat, to create infinite power. And we can't see the heat generators anymore, but they're in there. So yeah, and it's hard to tell exactly how much they make because it uses a different power unit, like joules per second or something like that. So, but we'll find out soon enough how good it is. But 8 of them should be enough to run most of the basic machines that you'll ever need. So speaking of machines, let's go ahead and make some. So we're going to make a couple metallurgic infusers, and that is almost always what you need to start with in Mechanism to get the rest of the things you need to make the machines, which I can't make right now because we've got those parts in there, and I have to remember what a lot of these were supposed to be. Anyway, let's figure out where this stuff should go. I was thinking that the Mechanism wall would be over here, so I just have to get the power that way. And this is going to let the lava loose for a second, but that's okay. And let's see, we'll throw some more of our hardened flux ducts down in here. And that'll also stop the lava. And so now the power is coming all the way over here. Now these guys only can connect on one side. Let's go ahead and just pull all this junk out of here so I can make some room. And it messes up some of my pre-configuration, but that's all right. And then we'll send it up through this wall. Hopefully we won't get any water infiltrating from the outside when I do that. And there's my flux ducts. I just love saying that. And then we can put these guys down. Let's cover the flux ducts up first with the covers. And this is my first time using this new stuff in thermodynamics. But then there we go. There is that one. And maybe we'll put the other one. This is getting risky. Very risky. We're going to have some water coming in for sure. Unless I can be quick enough. Which apparently I can't be. I saw it in there. There we go. I'll fix that from outside later. And it says it has power, I'm pretty sure. 8,000 RF immediately. So that's great. And so the things we're going to need to start doing in here is one, I think we throw some redstone in here. But actually, I guess we have to do that first. If we throw this in a thing called the enrichment chamber, we'll get more redstone out of it, but we can't make that until we do this. And that's going to make some special alloys that we're going to need for Mechanism. I forget the exact name of it. So let's just throw some of these tables down here. I'm sure we'll need them again soon. So there they go. And yeah, we're making enriched alloy. That's what it's called. All right, so I'm going to let a few of those make up, and I'll be right back. So I just took a moment to review how to do all this stuff. So yeah, the redstone and the iron, that gave us this enriched alloy. And then I believe the redstone, let's do 32, keep it even. And the osmium give you these circuit boards we're going to need to make other things. These guys right here, the basic control circuits. So we're going to need bajillions of those. And then I think if you add coal and iron, I think we get steel. Or we're going to get the precursor to steel, like enriched iron dust or something like that. And then we're going to use that to make steel. Yeah, the enriched iron. So I'm going to put this in one more time, I think, after this, and we'll get to the steel. Let's do it one time on camera. Oop, before I do it all, and see what we get. Yeah, steel dust. Okay, so I'm going to make a little bit more of all those things, and we'll do the next step. I'm going to have to do something in the configs about that noise. I know you can turn that off, but anyway, while that's finishing up, I've started opening this up as well. And in these crafting stations, I'm ready to start Ender IO. We're going to make some basic capacitors, and we're going to throw one of them in there and get a machine chassis, and then we throw that machine chassis in here, and we'll have our first alloy smelter. And I'm going to throw that down here for now. Eventually I'll get this stuff placed better, but just cover that up and place this. And are we getting power? We are. So it's taking a minute to fill up, so the power is not huge, but it should be enough. And then in here I want to start making some dark steel, because that's always really useful. And if I remember correctly, that's how you get it? No, I don't remember how you get it. I have to look that up again. Just a second. Oh, it's with pulverized coal, so I will have to make the sag mill. But I'm trying to get dark steel so I can make the enchanter, which is the best, well, I think one of the best ways, one of the most direct ways to enchant your stuff exactly how you want it to be, until you can do Thaumic Tinkerer and you can do the Osmotic Enchanter. Alright, let me make a sag mill real quick. Okay, so now we can do the sag mill. Guess you can't have one without the other. I thought we could just skip straight to the alloy smelter. So let's throw that down, and we'll throw the coal dust in it, and then that should, we want to push it, there we go. Yep, start our manufacturing of the dark steel. Excellent. And I don't know how far I may be able to get in this episode, but here we got some steel dust, and as soon as we get some of that smelted up, we'll be able to start making some mechanism stuff. Alright, so now that we're getting some steel, we're in business. I put some of that around this osmium, I believe, and I start getting the machine core, the steel casings for the mechanism machines. So I can take that over here and put it in the middle of that one, and I get an energized smelter, which is basically the mechanism furnace, redstone furnace kind of thing, or alloy smelter. And then over here, let's make a, oh, I made two of those already. Okay, good. Over here, we put one of those in here, and we take this and that and put them over here, and we get the osmium compressor. So, and actually I messed up. Instead of the energized smelter, I was trying to make the enrichment chamber, which is like that. Okay, there it is, the enrichment chamber. I think I put glass on these two sides instead of iron, and that's how I got the energized smelter, which is fine because I need them all. So let's put all these machines down now with some covers on here first. So we have our enrichment chamber, and then, which acts kind of like the macerator or the pulverizer in those other mods. So here we have the energized smelter, the furnace, and then of course we lost this for a second because that's what inventory tweaks does in this mod pack. Okay, it came back as predicted, and there we go. So now with all this stuff, we can now make obsidian ingots. So I think step one is in the enrichment chamber. I put obsidian in here. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's going to give us 2 dirty obsidian dust for each one of these obsidian blocks. So that's cool. And then we take that and we go over to the, let me see, I think we go to the metallurgic infuser. No, wait, we have to put diamonds in here. Let's put a diamond in the enrichment chamber and see what we get. Okay, so we get compressed diamond out of that. And then we put that in the metallurgic infuser. I think this one's empty. That goes into there. And the obsidian dust goes into there. And then we should get refined obsidian dust, if I remember correctly. Yep. And if we put the refined obsidian dust in the osmium compressor, we should get an obsidian ingot. And obsidian ingots can make all kinds of groovy things, and that's making so much noise. There it is. So with that, we can make obsidian dust, of course, but we can make the atomic disassembler. We can make a robot. We can make really, really boss armor and tools. This one might even work. And the one that will work is the Paxel. Wherever that is. Where's my Paxel? We can make an obsidian Paxel, and it does plus 13 attack damage as well. And you got to put together each of these tools into it, and it does everything. And it still works, I think, despite iguana tweaks. So we got that, and then over here, we're getting dark steel. So we're ready for boss armor, boss weapons, and really good enchantment system. And then also we're going to make the jetpack, the mechanism jetpack, which is this one right here. And you can make an armored jetpack as well. This won't be too hard at all either. So we'll do all of that in the next episode, because I think we've probably done far too much already today. But I wanted to get this far with y'all. I really like how this looks, and it lights the place up pretty well too. And that's just a nice steady source of power. I'm going to make some energy cells and put them in line before the machines, and then we'll have a pretty big power buffer as well. So advancing really quickly, we're moving right along. Soon enough, we'll be ready to tackle the Nether again and find that elusive Ardite and Cobalt. And there's plenty of other fun stuff to do too. But for now, this is Monkeypuzzle, and I'm standing in front of my first power and my first machines. I will see you later. Thank you for watching until the end. Bye-bye.